All right, so here we finally got into the village that I used to live in, and right here, this is the house, and we're gonna go in it later today. But we're just walking around outside and see how it's changed over the years.
Hi.
So she got a little bag of ice from a drink vendor that I remember ever since I was a kid. And I mean, she remembered me too, even with a face mask on and everything. So this brings me back. This is my grandfather's house. Giant tree. Yeah, my grandfather, my yaya. And these are some trees that they planted. These are original. There used to be a bunch of Turk's cap here. I mean, this is where I learned to skate. Right here on this concrete slab, which is actually a bomb shelter underneath. And hopefully, maybe we can actually go and take a tour of the bomb shelter underneath today. There's also this little garden that used to be surrounded by vegetation and plants. And all the grandpas, they took care of this space and pruned the trees. For a while, there was even a full kitchen in here. I came with Haley in the morning because I just wanted some time to really just soak it all in without other distractions. And so in the afternoon, we brought the rest of the family. Right, so when we used to come in, we would have, like, these chairs would be set up here, and a bunch of the grandpas and grandmas would just be sitting here, and they would just be chatting under this tree. So they just all be hanging out here. So this is the front yard, and my grandpa used to have pots and plants and flowers, bonsai trees, and the sheep birds. And this is a pond that my dad dug out when he was a kid. And there used to be goldfish in here and frogs that would croak at night. And this is our living room. And the original tile is still there. I mean, there used to be a big bookshelf here with books and artifacts and classical books. We used to climb on these. We had dinner here. Do that. And I used to hit my head here all the time.
Oh, I hit my head also. They did remove the bathtub.
And this used to be a closet here. That's a balcony. I don't think you guys can go outside. This used to be my grandma's room. I slept in this room. And this is the bathroom.
Mommy, where is this place?
Yeah. So now we're going up to the third floor, and nobody really lived up here, but we actually had a shrine that was dedicated to previous ancestors, and on certain holidays we would come up and burn incense and offer up foods for their afterlife. And there's a balcony outside, and I just remember coming out here to shoot off fireworks, or we even grilled up here. And just lots of memories made. This is the side/backyard, and here there was two ginormous rows of plants. I mean, my grandfather was an avid gardener. I had an awesome green thumb, something that I did not inherit. This is the back of the house. This used to be the laundry area where we would hang up clothes indoors. This is where he would write calligraphy, and this is the mahjong room, but it's been remodeled to look more like a rest area. And this is back outside, and this is kind of like on that higher ledge, and you could see that there were these in-ground planters that my grandfather would plant his own vegetables. Mostly greens were up here, and a few like tomato plants, but just mostly greens. And here there used to be an orchid garden, and it actually was the entrance to the bomb shelter that I talked about earlier. And The museum has actually gone down, excavated it, cleaned it up, and so now they give tours. And we're gonna go on the tour. This is my first time ever going down into the bomb shelter, so I'm super excited to see it.
Lord, I'm gonna hit my head.
Ooh.
I'm taller. Oh, this is small.
Yeah.
There.
Wow.
Wow.
往这边走。
张起的放那个弹药。
那你们挖出来的时候有弹药吗？
没有。
哦，OK。
那这边有做一个假的。
哦，OK，好。That's just a pretend, like a bomb. If there's a bomb, this is what it would sound like. So they left this area unexcavated just to show what it was like before. I mean, this is debris built up over at least 7 years.
别人那摞弹药费，
Okay.
旁边弹药库比较大。
It's like a storage bunker.
Are you scared? No, I want to get out. Don't step on the snail shell.
Oh, snail.
Don't step on it.
Oh,
Daddy, don't
okay.
step on the snail shell.
Okay.
No.
So we were just basically underneath all the space. So as a child, this was like my favorite space in the world because every evening all the kids would come out and we'd play these gigantic games of cops and robbers, and we'd divide up into cops and robbers, and we would just run through these alleyways and hide and catch each other, make base. It was just so much fun. So I know these alleyways like the back of my hand. And did I mention we did this all on skates and rollerblades? This is my friend's mom. She now works at the village. So the village is right by the Densui River, and the Densui River is actually lined by a whole system of levees, and along its shores they've made it into this really nice park. So we just walked from the village to my dad's new place. And this was the view. Amazing, right?